Here in Denton, Texas at Lovelace Stadium, the Mean Green looking for their first Conference USA win of the season against the Thundering Herd. 2-2 pitch. Called third strike on the inside part of the plate. That was a big strikeout there from Underwood. Eye on as things go on. 2-2 pitch is hit into right field. This one's going to be caught there by Carly Williams with a nice running catch.
Underwood looks in for the 0-1 pitch, and that's hit to Perella. Great backhand stop over to McCauley, and the play is made. Alyssa Woodrum stands in, and she flies this to left field. Danny Gregory going out, Scotty going for it. Gregory makes it on slide. The runner at third is going to tag. The throw to the plate is in time. Danny Gregory makes a great sliding catch in foul territory, and then cuts down Raquel Escareno, who is tagging up from third to prevent a run. Great play by Danny Gregory.
Circumstance for that to happen.
Perellis drives this deep to center field. Green can't get it. It knocks off her glove, and Perellis at second with what appears to be an error on the center fielder.
Yeah, that one was in her glove. I don't know what happened on that one. It was a nice running play there.
Might try to steal second to stay out of a double play. She lays off to bunt. The throw to second, and Durazio comes home to score, but there's a rundown between first and second as they have Green in a rundown. Bunch of throws in this rundown, and they finally tag her out as she dives back into first base.
Hitter coming in. Increase that average to 432 as the play is a second in time as Wade guns down the stealing Durazio. And that's the first time we've seen the Thundering Herd try to attempt a stolen base, and Wade was there to answer the call. Just stick around. And it's a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate, and the side is retired. Score is still 4-0. North Texas with work to do in their final 3 outs. So get back to the top of the order, the best hitting part of the order. As this one's hit in the left center field, this one might go, and it is gone. A solo blast breaks up the shutouts, and North Texas is on the board with a score of 4-1.
McCauley got all of that one. An inside fastball, she turns on it, hits it right in between where it says North Texas on the left center field fence, right by the flagpoles.
Another shot here, that 1-2 pitch, and she takes advantage with a base hit there in the center field. North Texas with their 5th hit of the game, down 4-1. Dixon going for the complete game, and she's going to get it there as Webb strikes out swinging, and the game is over. North Texas falls by a score of 4-1.
But as she saw the appeal, saying no swing, stayed in there. The 3-2 is swung on and driven deep to left field. That ball is back, and it's off the light pole and out of here. Kelly Scotty, a leadoff home run for the Mean Green, and the Mean Green lead at 1-0.
Yeah, right when I was about to say, well, it's time for her to take advantage of that extra swinging strike, and sure enough, she puts it on the board, and North Texas jumps on the board first.
3-0-1. This one gone, and Gregory stealing, and she is safe at second base. Another close call.
Could be a great opportunity here to really jump up early in this game if McCauley can do some damage.
The 2-2 out pitch is swung on and hit to left field well. Back it goes. It's off the wall on the fly. Cauliflower can't pick it up. McCauley slides into second with an RBI double. The North Texas Mean Green lead it 2-0 in the first inning. In the game earlier today with an RBI. She squares around, but pulls it back. The 1-1 is swung on and driven to left field. Gregory going back. Still going back at the track, at the wall. She makes a great catch. Twirling around. She finally found it. Made a great catch and then slammed into the wall for the first out of the inning.
For the Herd. And this is a called third strike, and the side is retired. The Thundering Herd go down once again. North Texas still leads this one by a score of 2-0. Has a 1-2 count here, and she swings at this one. It finds the hole there in between a diving DeRazio at short, and that's a base hit to lead things off in game 1. 1-2 pitch. This one's going to be in the, finds a hole there in right field, and this is a base hit. And advancing to second is Gregory, who had to wait to see what was the outcome of that play was going to be. Miller with the 154 average now, after she ground out back in the first. 0-1 pitch, another ground ball over to second, and it's bobbled, lost sight of the ball. 1 run's going to come across on what will surely be an error, and North Texas now leads by 3-0. And the pitch to Dawson. Hits this one. It's a ground ball. It's a weakly hit one. Play is to first, not in time. Bases are now loaded. Brings the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch here coming. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball over to second. Luce fires it over to first, and the side is retired. North Texas able to put 1 on the board, but they leave a few on the base pass. They lead by a score of 3-0. The center fielder steps in, a lefty on lefty matchup. And this was a nice little grab there, playing in at the corners there by McCauley. And there's 2 outs. Who's been a little inconsistent at times, getting out of jams luckily a little bit. And this is a bunt right at the plate. Scotty trying to use her speed, and she makes it out there. As that was a close play at first base, Texas. And the throw is to first base, or to second base, and this ball gets into the infield. So Scotty with another stolen base for North Texas. With a 10-game hitting streak now after putting a hit back in the game 1. And this is a comebacker. It's going to come all the way into center field. This will score 1 run with the RBI single there from Perella, and it puts North Texas on top 4-0. Melder receives the sign and fires it in there. That's a called strike 3, and North Texas is out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the 5th. North Texas still leads by a score of 4-0. The payoff pitch, and it's outside, and there's a free pass. And we have a pinch runner coming in for North Texas. It's going to be KK Heiter. Outside for lefties, as this one's going to actually hit her, and this is going to be another free pass here. Fowler receives the sign and delivers it, and Wade shows bunt, and the bunt is laid down, and it's misplayed there at first base. Play is back to home, not in time, and North Texas puts 1 more across the plate, and it's up 5-0 here. Runners on the corners with no outs now. It gets on base too. Shows bunt, pulls it back. This one gets away, and the play is the plate. Not in time, and North Texas now leads 6-0. Payoff pitch, and it's taken outside for ball 4. And then flying out in the second, and reaching base again with the 4th, and then later with a stolen base. She was on the base pass. So 1-0 count, and the throw is to second base, nowhere near the bag there. That'll be a stolen base. Pushed herself into a jam. 2-2 pitch to Scotty. Another ground ball over to DeRazio at short, and DeRazio is eaten up again. Another defensive error. That'll bring in another run, the 7th run. The pitch, and it's a ground ball over to short, and the play is the 3rd. Getting the lead runner, but not before another run comes across to fielder's choice, but North Texas now leads 7-0.
The 1-0. Green bunts it. McCauley's got it. Over to first base. And the play is made, and the game is over. The Mean Green win it 7-1 for their first Conference USA victory of the season.